Rama returns to Ayodhya. After killing Ravana and rescuing Sita, Rama wanted to seat a just ruler on the throne of Lanka. So, Rama placed the jeweled crown on Vibhishan's head. Sugriva, Lakshman, and Hanuman looked on as the people of Lanka cheered for their new king. Vibhishan received many gifts during the coronation, but he gave them all to Rama as a token of appreciation. Rama, Lakshman, and Sita made preparations for their return to Ayodhya. They sat in a flying chariot and bade farewell to the army of monkeys. However, the monkeys insisted on accompanying Rama, so he decided to take them along. Rama sent Hanuman to Ayodhya to let everyone know that they were all returning. The entire city of Ayodhya was brightly lit, and people thronged the roads with garlands in their hands to welcome Rama. As soon as Rama reached Ayodhya, Bharata rushed forward to touch the feet of Rama and Sita. Rama, Lakshman, and Sita met their mothers, Kaushalya, Sumitra, and Kekai. Sage Vashishta ordered arrangements for Rama's coronation. Finally, Rama was seated on the throne, and Sage Vashishta crowned him the king of Ayodhya, and the other sages also blessed him. The people of Ayodhya rejoiced. Sita's banishment. After Rama's coronation, there were rumors and gossips all around Ayodhya. People had started questioning Sita's fidelity. Rama was the king of Ayodhya, so his first job was to serve his kingdom. Taking care of their happiness was his duty. So he decided to banish pious Sita because he wanted to avoid any chaos in Ayodhya. The same people who were questioning Sita's fidelity would have questioned Rama's devotion as a king, saying that he gave his wife more importance than his kingdom. The peace of whole kingdom could have been destroyed easily. Hence, banishing Sita was the only option left with him. Lord Rama asked Lakshman to take Sita deep into the forest and leave her there to live. Lakshman unwillingly followed Rama's instructions. Although Sita was left in the forest without food or shelter yet, Sage Valmiki came and took her to his ashram. It was in his ashram that she gave birth to her two sons who were named Love and Kush. She started staying with her sons in a hermitage in the sage's ashram. Sita did suffer, but Rama also did, because both loved each other. So the pain of separation was equal to both of them. Love Kush and the White Horse. Sita's sons Love and Kush grew up to be strong like their father Rama. One day, Rama held a big Ashwamedha Yagya. After the Yagya, a sacred white horse adorned with jewels and garments was taken around to many kingdoms across the region. A declaration was hung around the horse's neck that the one who caught the horse would have to fight with the soldiers accompanying the horse. Shatrughan was entrusted with the task of taking the horse. When the horse passed by Sage Valmiki's ashram, Love and Kush saw it and decided to catch it. They were not frightened after reading the declaration around its neck. Soon, Shatrughan arrived with his army of soldiers. He tried to persuade Love and Kush to let the horse go, but the boys were adamant and wanted to fight against Shatrughan's army. Love and Kush were skilled archers and soon defeated Shatrughan and his army. Shatrughan went back and told Rama about the young boys and how they had defeated the army. Rama asked Lakshman to go to Valmiki's ashram and get the horse back from the boys. He also asked Lakshman to bring the boys back to Ayodhya. Love Kush fight against Bharata and Lakshman. Lakshman went to Love and Kush and asked them to return the horse, but they refused to part with the horse without a fight. Lakshman was furious, and soon a fight ensued between them. Lakshman was greatly impressed with the strength and might of the two brothers. Love and Kush finally defeated Lakshman. Rama was shocked when he heard about Lakshman's defeat. He told Bharata to go to Valmiki's ashram in order to bring the two boys back to Ayodhya immediately. He also advised Bharata to take Hanuman and the army of monkeys along with him for protection. When Love and Kush saw Bharata along with his army, they were delighted to see so many monkeys. Soon the battle began and Love and Kush started shooting arrows at the monkey brigade. As the battle proceeded, even Bharata was forced to fall down on the ground and surrender. Meanwhile, Hanuman, who was watching everything from a distance, realized that these young boys were not ordinary lads. He closed his eyes and prayed with a pure heart to get the vision of the parents of the two boys. He saw the images of Rama and Sita. He was pleased that he had met his Lord's kids.
Thanks for watching. Do like, share, subscribe to Sahil Book House.